Welcome to Harfest! Are you feeling the spookiness?
I mean, I guess.
No, it's not spooky. It's a goddamn kids thing.
Yeah, Halloween has never in my life been spooky. Halloween was purely just a time to go out when it's dark and cold out and get candy and dress up as like your favorite superhero or whatever.
My best Halloween costume was actually as a wizard. But that's when I was a kid though. This was just when Harry Potter had come out, and I was supposed to just be like a wizard like Merlin. Everyone was asking me, "Oh, are you Harry Potter?" I'm like, "No, I'm a mage. I'm a wizard. I'm Merlin." And it was like, that was the first time I heard of Harry Potter during Halloween when Harry Potter first came out. And I was like, "Damn it, I'm not Harry Potter." Whoever that is. B is not into Harfest.
Well,
Okay, so here's the thing. You won't have many lines.
what?
I've had like 3 no-shows. So it's a Harfest play.
What?
Are you ready to be a bard? Are you ready to be a playwright? Are you ready to be an actress? This whole thing is stupid and nobody cares about it. B.
Man cares about it.
Please, it's a fun part. B.
Well, why don't you have it then, B?
Yeah? I will totally save your ass. That's a good friend right there. When your friend comes to you and says, "I need someone to fill for this role," and then you're like, "I will save your ass," you know they're a good friend.
When a friend comes up to you and says, "Matt, I need you to move a body."
That's when you know you are the trusted friend.
Yeah.
It's like 20% actual history now. And 80% spooks. So they rewrote the history of Possum Springs to be spooky. So it's like fixed history now. Or okay, weird.
I saw a cartoon about this once.
It's called Donald Trump's Tweets. It's like the bad remake that doesn't respect the source material.
Oh, it's Lincoln.
Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
Yeah.
It starts off normal but gets anyway.
I heard that movie's pretty fun.
It's fun. It's like deposit your brain here, watch the movie, recover your brain.
Yeah, like the Doom movie or the Wild Wild West.
God, that's the worst.
No, you just fuck off for like a couple hours and just enjoy yourself. Don't worry about it. You know, definitely the absolute best movie to do that is Pacific Rim.
I actually haven't watched that one yet.
Pacific Rim is the best movie to just fuck off and just watch a movie. Don't think about it because there's nothing to think about.
Enjoy robots punching each other.
Robots punching aliens. You're rooting for the robots.
Yeah, of course, because it's people. Are you here? Be here to hear the tale of how Possum Springs came to be. The tale. By the way, Danny is wearing his hat backwards.
Good for him.
Which is funny. Just looks like a goof.
Where are you for chapters from 1973?
1793.
I know what I said.
Brother John, yes, Brother Stephen. From this vantage point, I do spy a deep hollow, and within a great dead tree. And besides with which a spring.
She's talking about the creation of Possum Springs, right? That's what this play is?
Yes.
I thought Possum Springs was a mining town.
Well, it was originally, you'll see, it was originally beaver, I guess a beaver town like in most of Canada. And then, you know, they were like, "Hey, we have coal here." And they started mining the shit out of it.
Well, I don't know.
Let us make haste, O excellent brother. Don't forget, coal only became a big thing with steam. And steam came way after, like, the original, way after 1793. Help an extremely old woman. That sounds less harfesty than spare a crust of bread for a needy woman. I'm trying to go for character here.
Well, I I wouldn't know anything about economics or history or anything like that, but for most, I guess not most, but for some of Canada's more cultural cities, I guess, the older ones, they survived through like pelt trading or whatever when they were first established in the late 1700s, early 1800s, whenever they were first founded. And then we have like the what radioactive material is being mined out of Saskatchewan?
Asbestos? I'm not sure.
No.
Gold?
No, radioactive, I said.
Oh, radioactive. Friggin' plutonium? I'm not sure.
That's
Uranium?
what I'm thinking.
Uranium?
Uranium, I think that's it. So I think like there are cities that were around before uranium, the uranium mining, and now the uranium mining, that's a tough word to say over and over, brought prosperity to those towns, but I'm pretty sure they would survive after uranium is brought down. But then again, maybe not, I don't know. If the boom from the uranium like improves their life of quality so much that they have a tough time bringing it back down after the uranium dries up, then maybe that'll kill it.
Well, I've heard about towns that were made literally mining towns that the moment the mining ran out was unprofitable, they just became a ghost town.
Yeah, that's what I thought Possum Springs was supposed to be.
I think it is. I think the whole point is that Possum Springs was once very prosperous as a mining town after it was founded, but after that they fucked off, and now there's no economy there. So May just played the role of a witch cursing the two young men because they didn't help her out.
All right. Let that be a lesson to you.
And they're like, yeah, whatever. We're not going to get cursed. Part 2 of the play. Help, help. Who will help a poor traveler? It's Greg. Hey, Greg.
Line.
There's your line, sir.
I beseech thee, what is thy trouble? In the light of the moon, I shall punish you.
You're in this? Then we just talk to cop. Can you imagine just in the middle of like this cheap play, like the two actors just start talking to each other normally? They're just like, oh, hey, Greg, what's up? They're like, that's not on the script. I swear thee, friend, that this very day, this horrifying crone did curse my brother and I to die.
Oh, dear.
Swoons.
I curse you to death within your 80s. Although, even though living to your 80s, that's a fairly decent lifespan, especially now. That still kind of suck. As soon as you turn 80, you're going to die sometime within the next 10 years. And by the time you hit 89, it's just like, oh, Christ.
A curse upon rude young men, or I did curse this spring. I figure, you know what? Given that the fact that they were like saying, we're going to go drink some water, I'm like, we curse the spring.
I would say the spring because Possum Springs is dying now.
Yeah, it's another good connection.
I am slain.
I join you now, brother Stephen. How do you die? Like that.
All right.
Just drop behind the counter.
All right. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I am also undone, for I have dranketh of the water. Don't leave me here, Greg. I love it.
You're on your own.
Bye.
Bye.
And yet, even there, the curse is lust for blood. Would not be sated. More blood. I like the scattering of applause of people kind of mostly disinterested. They're like, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
It's a weird place to have this play in a hardware store.
Don't forget, B was the one who suggested she's volunteered because no other business was dumb enough to either take her up on the offer or because it's a lot of work. Gaze upon them, gaze upon these spirits. We are now ghosts. Gotta tell the audience. I am tormented by the accusing glare of 300 ghostly beavers.
I was in a musical once.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you play?
I was a character called the Major in a high school musical of the play called it was the Titanic.
Was it the Pirates of Penzance?
No.
Oh, it's Titanic.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The Leonardo DiCaprio version?
Well, no, it was a musical.
May forgot our line.
Line.
For
each man is determined on his path. For what is a ghost? That one seems more open-ended.
I don't know. I think the for each man is determined on his path because the whole point is that the men, did not give her the food that they wanted, right? And each path leads only to his end.
Well, that's sexist.
B's like, okay. I guess we picked the wrong one.
Yeah, you're definitely ad-libbing at this point.
And yet, each path may lead to places unknown.
Who's this guy?
The janitor. At the very beginning of the game, the guy who said, I'm fixing the door, give me a soda. It is I, the god of the forest. Oh yeah, sorry about shooting you in the head then. Just didn't expect you to. Ain't that the way? Witch, thou hast tarried too long in this world. I banish thee to wander in the night through the stranger places. What? Or, oh God, how did you know?
You think a witch would curse or would beg to God?
A forest god? Probably. Well, think about it. Witches.
I guess he is a forest god.
Witches take their power from blood and familiars and the eldritch gods and whatever. So they must make pacts with spirits at night in the woods.
You'd think if eldritch gods exist, then pagan gods must also exist, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The good guys.
Well, pagan gods can be both. Pagan gods can also be a bunch of dicks. This is your line.
I'm sure she's aware. Thou hast no power here in this spring, in the middle of the woods.
I went with the sassy option. You have no power here. It's I have taken the power for myself. My infernal powers. Oh no.
No tears, only dreams now.
Even now, the world you know endeth. And who can say what lieth in the world to come?
Probably the witch.
But the future refused to change. Beware as you go, for there are ghosts.
You know, that ending is pretty fucked up in Chrono Trigger.
Wasn't it Golden Sun?
No.
Oh, Chrono Trigger. Okay.
The world refused to change. That's from Chrono Trigger. In Golden Sun, the ending, or rather the bad ending that you could get at the very beginning of the game was, fuck, how did that go? And the world spiraled into darkness or something like that.
Oh, there you go. On Halloween, we shall celebrate the dying of the year. And
Good.
the founding of Possum Springs. Well, not really correlated. Not really good.
I'm Mayor Ghost.
Decree it. The beaver population suffered a decline. And now our biggest exports are corn and pumpkins.
Good.
We used to be the county seat. That explains the dream. That explains the dream. It's a deep county seat. Yee hee 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 hee. Or, now leave before I curse you all. I went with the laughter because it was like, that's the witch. Actually, the myth of the Wicked Witch is the product of centuries of persecution by...
and
that's our show.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's not get into this. Be careful as you leave here, for who knows what may lurk in the darkness.
I don't like it when B looks right at me.
The huge eye.
Yeah.
Also, be sure to pick up a flyer on your way out from the Possum Springs Chamber of Commerce. Support your spooky local businesses. Yay! Good play, good play. Well done.
You know, I've decided that I don't like it when any of them look right at me.
They just stare straight at you and be like,
yeah. And
big
their eyes are really wide and huge, and they're not blinking.
It's just like you get freaked out. You're like, oh, that's just creepy, man. So we didn't do a bad job in the play, I thought. I thought we did it pretty good.
I think you fucked up one line, didn't you?
I don't know if it was flubbed, because the janitor picked it up really well. Like, I think it was just B going like, okay, but the janitor was like, oh, but who knows where the roads go? And it's like, okay, that's really good. I am never doing that again.
You're gonna do it again and you're gonna like it.
You're the only one, B, please. Well, I'm going home. Angus is making dinner. I'm gonna watch horror movies.
And he's gonna get some of that.
Can I come?
Oh.
It's more of a date thing. Oh. Oh.
Yes. Quick cock blocking.
Oh. Okay. What are you doing, B?
Same. With them.
They're going to the buffet. Have to go because it's business stuff. I hate this. B, you hate everything.
She doesn't hate me.
But you're good at it. Both of those things can be true. You can be good at something and hate it.
Yep.
Can I come? May's just like smiling. Can I come? Nope.
It's a business thing.
Okay, well... Poor May.
Alternatively, no one wants her company.
Oh, that's just sad. Good night, night, and then you just go their separate ways. Poor May. This is garbage. I hear you there, May.
People got shit to do on Halloween. Alright, that's alarming. Okie doke, that's... Alright, so...
Oh my god, hey, anyone? Shit.
Well, we probably know what... Okay, just run straight towards them. That's a good idea.
We were the only ones aside. May's gotta play the hero, man.
That's not what you do. You see someone get murdered and kidnapped. Or actually, just kidnaps. Maybe she wasn't murdered. But you nonetheless don't run straight towards them. You see where they go, and then you tell the cops.
Well, what do you think I'm gonna try? Where the hell did he go? Shit.
I think you're gonna try running straight at him.
Good guess, but no.
Take the knife out of your hat.
The plastic knife on the hat is gonna frickin' take out a kidnapper?
Well, I mean, he doesn't know it's plastic.
But we cannot. We must forge on.
I mean, a murder mystery is definitely something that would shake up this little town. Then again, we did find that arm a while back, and that's never been answered. The lower half of this silhouette is see-through.
May. Go home. There's a guy up there on the hill.
And he just kidnapped someone and possibly murdered.
He stole
and ate
some
someone.
kid. He looked like a ghost.
Well, there you go.
A ghost, huh? Or something like that.
What's the cop's name again?
May, you shouldn't be here. Oh, it's Aunt Molly.
Molly, there you go. I'm pretty sure...
Doing whatever it is you're doing.
I don't know. This is a tough call to make. The very first thing that Molly said was to go home, which makes me believe that Molly...
Is in on this? Or knows about it?
might possibly be informed at least about something, about what's happening. But at the same time, May clearly does have a reputation of like being a shithead.
Yeah, it's like, why are you out here? Go home. You know?
Yeah, I mean, she did just say the guy looked like a ghost, so it's like, oh yeah, a ghost, of course.